Hello everybody, and welcome to Minecraft 1.8.9 survival tutorial. This is going to be awesome. It's going to be a short little mini-series on my channel, and I'm just going to be showing you new Minecrafters how to survive your first night, and how to get a constant supply of food, and how to get good bedding, and how to build a simple new house. It's going to be a pretty simple series. It's probably not going to last longer than maybe 8 episodes. And it's just going to be on the Mod Cow channel for anybody who wants to watch. Now, please enjoy. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to click on single player because we're playing alone. Now, right down here, there's this option, Create New World. We're going to be clicking on that because we're not going to play any of these old worlds that I've already created, because these are my own worlds for my own purposes. Now, let's click on Create New World. Now, we have our world name, our game mode, and more world options, which we'll get to in a minute. Our world name is whatever we want to call our world. So, for all intents and purposes, I'm going to be calling this survival tutorial. And there are 3 basic game modes. There is survival, there's hardcore, and there's creative. In survival, you search for resources, you craft things, you gain levels of experience, and you have health and a hunger bar. And in hardcore, it is just the same as survival, just you only have 1 life, and it's locked on the hardest difficulty, so it's really hard. And if you die, you actually lose your world because the game will delete your world. Now, creative is unlimited resources, and you can fly and destroy blocks instantly. Now, we're not going to be doing that because we're not actually building anything. In creative, we don't want unlimited resources, we want a challenge. So we are going to be playing in survival today. Now, more world options, if we click on this. You've got these 4 new options and a seed. We're not going to be messing with the seed. We're just going to see what seed comes up in my world. And we're going to use that seed. If you want to follow along, I'll show the seed at the beginning of the video. And you can pause the video and write down the seed into your world generator, and you can get the same world as me. You can just play along. Alright, so there is generate structures, which we do want because we want to be able to go to dungeons and villages if we have a chance. Now, there are a couple different world types. There's the default world, which is what we're going to be playing on. There's also super flat, which is just a completely flat world, which is great for creative building. And there's large biomes, which builds these huge biomes that are just insanely large. They're like 1,000 blocks by 1,000 blocks, which is just way too big for what we're doing. We don't really want a biome that big. And then there's this amplified world type. And this is absolutely insane. It makes everything just a mountain region. It looks like somebody took a hammer and just smashed the world into pieces. And everything's just floating all over the place. There's floating islands. It's really fun if you want to have a real crazy challenge and have a chance of dying a lot from falling. Now, there's also this customized world where you can customize your own world and set your own presets. And you can also get like Mountain Madness here. There's Caver's Delight. There's all sorts of fun stuff. But we're not going to be using any of this. You can even set your own like settings for your world. I don't really understand how any of this works, so we're not going to be working with that. We're just going to stick on the default world type. And there's, we're going to allow cheats in this one because I need to be able to show you guys the seed. And this is a bonus chest. If you select the bonus chest, you start with some basic resources. We're not going to start with basic resources. I'm going to show you how to go just from the get-go. Alright, so it looks like we're all ready to start. So I'm going to create new world, and let's see what we get. It's building terrain. Alright, now, oh man, okay. we have spawned in a tree, and I instantly hear cows. Oh! Hello. Okay, so we spawned in a tree. Now, if you played any games before, the controls are pretty simple. It's WASD to move and space to jump, and if you press shift, you'll crouch and be able to move slowly. And you can also like go up to edges while you're holding crouch and you won't fall off. So, first thing you want to deal with during a Minecraft survival world is your time. Because you don't have a whole lot of time before that sun goes down over there, and then it becomes night. And during night, bad monsters come out of the darkness and will eat your face. And we don't really want to deal with that, and monsters are kind of scary, so we don't want to deal with those guys. Instead, we want to survive and build a little shelter. So the first thing that we gotta do is go get some wood, because we need wood in order to start crafting some tools. Now, obviously, I'm in a forest, so there's a lot of wood around us. And we need to cut down one of these trees in order to get any wood. So we're gonna walk right over here. Let's get down safely. Let's see here. Oh, here's some water. I'm gonna drop down into the water. And splash. Okay, I made it. So, now there's this tree right here. So now if you go up to the tree, you can stand right in front of the tree. Alright, my video cut out just for a minute. So now what we gotta do is we gotta walk right up to this tree, and we have to press the left mouse button and hold it down in order to punch the tree. If you just quickly click it, you're not going to get anywhere. This tree's never going to come down. So what you need to do is you need to hold it down, and your hand will lash out, and punch the tree. Now, the physics engine is broken in Minecraft, and this, obviously, has just occurred. There is a huge hole in this tree, and we need to cut down this whole entire tree. So we're just going to punch this bottom block, and let's look up and punch the top block. Now, as soon as we have all this wood, we are going to want to go and craft something. So, the first thing we want to craft is some simple tools. There are 4 simple tools that we can craft almost immediately. We can craft some simple wooden tools. So we're going to come right over here, and we are going to press E to open up our inventory. And here's my little Minecraft avatar. Now, if you haven't customized your avatar yet, you should be dressed as like a little blue guy, or a little guy, and he's wearing a little blue shirt and little jeans. His name's Steve, so you can just say, "Hey Steve, hey Steve, I'm Karateboa," and I've actually customized my own skin. If you want to learn how to customize your own skin, you can go on YouTube and find any tutorial about that. I might make one at some point, but not today. So what we need to do is we need to left click on this oak wood, and we can pick it up, and now it's attached to our mouse. And we can move this around, and actually if we drop it here, we'll actually throw it on the ground, which is not what we want. We want to hold on to it. Oh, and I just got the achievement getting wood because I opened up my inventory. I'll explain achievements at a later date. Now, oak wood, we can't do very much with just plain oak wood. So we need to turn it into a material that we can actually craft with. We're going to take it, we're going to drop it in this little 4x4 slot. Now, this is our crafting slot. Now, if we drop one in by right-clicking, we get 4 oak wood planks. Now, we are actually going to drop in this whole entire stack of 6, and we are just going to keep clicking this, and now we have 24 oak wood planks. Now, we can do a whole bunch with oak wood planks. So the first thing we want to do is we want to hold right-click and drag the oak wood planks across all of these squares. Let go, and now we have created a crafting table. Now, a crafting table is really cool. This gives us a 3x3 grid. Oh, and how you place down blocks is you right click. Sorry, I forgot to mention that. And this 3x3 grid gives us hundreds of options to craft. So now what we want to do is we want to pick up our oak wood planks, and we are going to make a new type of material. We are going to make some sticks. We want to take one oak wood plank and place it here in the middle, and one right below it. And this will make sticks. Now we can pick up the sticks, and now we're going to start crafting our first tool ever. So let's place one stick in the middle, one stick below. Let's take our oak wood and let's right click them across the top. And now we have a wooden pickaxe. The wooden pickaxe is our first tool ever. Now take that out, place it in your hotbar, which are these 9 slots down below. The rest of this is just your inventory space, like your backpack. You can carry around, let's see, this would be 27 stacks of anything in your inventory, plus 9 outside. So you can carry around a total of 36 stacks of anything. So now we are going to want to take our crafting table with us. So how we do this is we will look at our crafting table and we'll just punch it like we punch the tree. And our crafting table will break, and we can now carry it with us. Now let's select our wooden pickaxe. You can shift in between your slots down at the bottom of your screen, which is your hotbar, by pressing the number keys on your keypad or by scrolling with the mouse wheel. Now the next thing we need to look for is some coal. Now the reason we need coal is that we can see at night. We need to be able to craft some torches with it. Now luckily, I just happened to find some coal. Now, how you can tell this is coal is there are little bits of black shown in this stone. This is stone, and this is coal. Now that we found some coal, what we need to do is we need to mine some coal. And actually, this mountain is full of coal. So the way we mine coal is we can't actually mine it with our hands. It'll take too long, and it won't yield anything. So we take our wooden pickaxe, and just like the tree, we hold down the left mouse button and it breaks. Now we have some coal. Now we want to get some more coal because one coal might be enough to make it through one night, but we're going to need more than that in order to survive. So let's break some more coal. And you can also dig with your hands. You can dig basic dirt with your hands. This is another type of material. This, I believe, is granite. And you can't dig granite with your hand. Well, you can, but it won't yield anything. Same with stone. But you can dig dirt. Now, let's go see if we can find a little bit more coal. I see some more coal up there. And let's head up to that coal. And let's go get some. So, let's just climb up this mountain. Let's see if there's a way to climb up this mountain safely. Oh, there's some coal right here. Let's get this coal instead. So let's break a little bit of stone to get up to it. Let's be careful not to fall down. Man, this is a big vein. So now let's break all this coal. Let's keep breaking until we've gathered up all the coal. Now, you may have noticed down at the bottom, there is this little green bar on your tool. That is your tool's life. Every time you use your tool, the life bar will go down on your tool just a little bit. Now, higher tier tools have better life bars. And you can also, later in the game, enchant your tools. And you can get all sorts of really cool enchantments that, like Unbreaking, which actually increases your tool's lifespan. And you can also learn how to repair your tools, but we're not going to want to repair this wooden tool unless you have some sentimental value to it. So now that we've gathered a whole bunch of this coal, let's climb down into this hole. And let's gather some more. This is a nice sized coal vein. Oh great. We have found a cave. So you want to be careful around caves. There are sometimes monsters inside them. So let's not go down there, because that looks really scary. Let's climb back out up here, and let's actually seal this up so that we don't have to go down there. Now, the stone that we picked up has turned into oh no. oh no, it's almost night. Look, the moon's rising. So what we need to do is we need to shelter ourselves. Now, luckily, we dug out this coal vein, so we already kind of have a shelter. So let's just get back in here. Let's barricade ourselves in like this, and let's leave one space so that we have a little window. Now, the next thing you want to do is you want to craft some torches so that you're not sitting in the dark all night. Now, as you can see, it's getting really dark outside, and you can start to see some stars and the moon. So you want to press E to open up your inventory. Now, you don't need a crafting table for this. You want to take a stick. Oh, and the way I only picked up one is I right-clicked. You place the stick in your crafting. You also pick up your coal, drop one there, and you get 4 torches. Now, you can take your 4 torches, you can hold them in your hand, just right-click on a wall, and it drops a torch. And now we have light. Yay! And now we can see. Oh, I didn't even realize there's like a floating island up there. Actually, it's just one block, so it's not really an island. See, Minecraft has all sorts of weird terrain generation. Sometimes you get weird things like these floating blocks. So now what we want to do is we want to place down our crafting table. So let's just place it down right here in the corner. And now we can do a little bit more crafting if we want, which is probably a good idea. We should make ourselves a weapon, just in case a monster decides to come and try to get us. Now, no monsters that can roam on the surface can actually get in through this one block window. Skeletons can shoot through it, though, so you want to be careful. So let's go over to this crafting table. Let's right-click, and what we're going to do is we have 1 cobblestone, and 1 stick, and 15 oak wood planks. So what we're going to do is we are actually going to get a little bit more stone here. Let's dig this way a little bit and expand our hidey hole just slightly. And alright, this is looking a lot better now. We've got a lot more room to move around in. Uh-oh, we broke another hole, so let's just replace that. Now we've got a nice little room to hide in. Let's place another torch over here. And now we have 10 cobblestone. So what we want to do is we want to make ourselves a weapon. So let's make a sword. So let's take our oak wood planks. We're going to place 1 here, 1 here. Now let's take our stick, place it at the bottom, and we get a wooden sword. We got an achievement, time to strike. Now that we have this wooden sword, if any monsters try to get to us, we can just smack them with the wood sword. The damage value is at the bottom of the wood sword, shown in blue. And the wooden pickaxe also has a damage value, but because it's a pick, it doesn't do as much as the sword. And higher tier weapons do more damage. So, I guess that pretty much concludes our first night. You have survived. And, if you have survived, if you've been following what I've been doing. So, there's really nothing else we can do for the first night other than just sit here and wait for the morning. So just curl up in the corner and get ready to defend yourself if anything comes out. And I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.